I started off by painting one of my 14-inch wooden circles white.
2 coats of white chalk paint on. I'm going to start with taping it off, and then we will do our stencil next.
I love how this yellow stripe I painted on the circle turned out. I wanted to hold the stencil wording in place, so I taped it down on both sides and did a dabbing technique with my paintbrush.
Okay, now that I got my 2 or 3 coats of paint on, depending on what color it was, the green seemed like it needed a little more just because it was overlapping the yellow. So we're gonna take off our tape and our stencil and see how things look. Okay, so you can see that it did bleed through on some of the edges there. But what I'll do is I'll just go back through with some yellow paint and clean it all up and make it look good. But I think that's really cute. And then what I'll do is I'll add these split balls, or I'll just go ahead and glue these on around the edges, and it just gives it a nice finished look.
You can use a glue gun, or I used Gorilla wood glue.
I had some flowers left over from another project that I decided to use. So I'm just gonna cut these flowers off with my wire cutters. Okay, now that I got my flowers kind of laid out, just to see what they look like, I realized I need something here in the middle. So I have this cute summer spring ribbon that I got at Hobby Lobby for $5.99. So I'm gonna create a bow right here.
Alternating back and forth, I'm creating a loop on each side, holding it in the middle as I go. Once you get your desired amount of loops on each side, you'll take the rest of the ribbon and wrap it in the middle. Feel free to use any ribbon that you have on hand for this.
Just wrap it around a couple times. And then I'm gonna glue it here in the back. I'm just gonna cut the excess off. Now you're ready to just hot glue your bow and your flower. I'm gonna glue it right up at the top just so it enough room for the wording.
To protect my piece from the sun, I'll spray it with a Rust-Oleum clear gloss UV spray that I get from Home Depot. This piece really adds a lot of color to my front porch, or I could see it displayed as a door wreath.